Man, oh man, does it keep getting worse for Palantir stock in the short term, guys. Check it out. It's currently about 1:30 p.m., so we're almost, heading into power hour now. We're slowly wrapping up the day, and Palantir stock is down another 8.5%. Now it's at $15.50 per share, down almost $1.50 so far on the day, and that's on top of the losses from yesterday and from the past couple of days. Pretty much this entire month of August, guys, Palantir's been selling off. So like we always do, guys, we're going to do an update in this video on Palantir stock, break down the charts, go over the key levels that I'm looking at, and go over why the bears are slightly gaining momentum, at least in the short term. So if you all find value, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 30,000 subs, guys, and don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video, by going down below or by going to stocksurfast.com/Moomoo. We'll talk more about the details later in the video, guys, and with that being said, cheers, let's dive right into it. So right now, like I said, Palantir is down over 8%, now pushing down almost 9%, down $1.50 per share on the day. And to be honest, guys, this thing's been downtrending pretty much all day. And the low of the day is $15.10. And since that point, we have seen a bit of a recovery, which is nice. Now we're at $15.57, so we are up around 40 cents, 45 cents, or about what, 2.5, close to 3%. That's nice, but overall, we're still downtrending on the intraday chart. We clearly took out the lows from yesterday, so even though we're seeing a bit of a rally here in the past hour, or whatever it may be, hour and a half, the bears are still clearly in charge. And again, we hit 15.10 today. Yesterday, we bottomed at about 16.10. So pretty much, guys, we broke the lows from yesterday by over $1. Yeah, over $1, guys. Not the best sign there for Palantir, technically. And on the 5-day, let me pull this up and show you guys what's going on here. Clearly, the downtrend is continuing, right? You guys can see, lower lows, lower highs, all that jazz. That's what we've been seeing over the past couple of days. You guys can see we have a death cross. We're under the moving averages, and pretty much every day, every day, really, on the 5-day, 5-minute, we've taken out the lows from the previous day. And like I said, today, we broke the lows by over $1, compared to the lows from yesterday, which is not the best sign for the bulls. And if I pull up the 10-day, 30-minute chart, you guys can see now we're officially, you guessed it, or maybe not, I don't know, I'll tell you right now, we're officially in a bear market, right? Palantir is now down from $20, over $20, just a little bit. It hit $20 rather, and 24 cents, so a little bit over $20. And now we're at $15.57. That marks a drop of, let me see here, of 23%. And actually, when it was at $15.10 earlier in the day, it was an even bigger drop than that. We're talking 25%. So Palantir is in a bear market. And the funny thing is, guys, this is just in the past 8 days. No joke. On the 1st of August, we hit $20 per share, and now it's the 9th of August, 8 days later, and we're down 25%. Quick. It's a quick turnaround. It's crazy how quick things can move, guys, and on this time frame as well, we're under the moving averages. We have a death cross on the 30-minute as well, and if I pull up, let me see, the 20-day 1-hour chart now, this is not the best sign for the bulls at all. The bears are definitely gaining momentum because of this. This stock has now taken the lows out from the middle of July, end of July, being around $16, $16.10, $16.20. We talked about that, I believe it was yesterday, because you all remember yesterday we actually held that point. We held that point, $16.10, $16.20 in the morning. Then we rallied off of that, right? But today, clearly at open, we did not, hold that point. And the crazy thing is, guys, we opened almost at $17. It was $16.80. And in the pre-market, we were at one point above $17. And then once the markets open, man, this thing completely collapsed. And $16, honestly, stood no chance, right? It stood absolutely zero chance. And again, on the 20-day chart, now Palantir is in free fall under that support, which if I drew it out, you'll see right here, that's not a good sign. And let's see on the 4-hour chart very, very quickly, guys. Now we're under both moving averages on this time frame as well, which is actually the first time we're falling under these moving averages. It's the first time we're doing that since, it looks like, the beginning of May, which you guys probably remember right around then is when we got the earnings that sparked this rally in the first place, where Palantir went from 7 all the way to 20 bucks. That's where, we started to break back above the moving averages. And well, now a couple of months later, we're starting to break back under. Now, does this mean we're completely screwed? The bulls are screwed, right? Does this mean the stock's going back to $10? Not necessarily. To be honest, guys, the move that we're seeing right now is a healthy pullback. The stock got way far ahead of itself, too far ahead of itself, and it priced in, let's be real, too much future growth, too much optimism. There's a lot of hype around this particular stock, and it got way too frothy, way too fast. Now, am I saying it's going to go back to $10, $8, $12? Sure, it could. Anything is possible, but it's not completely that's not completely backed by the charts quite yet. Sure, we're under the moving averages. Yes, we are taking out 16, but technically, guys, if I zoom in a little bit, we're still holding this trend right here. Let me show you this. We're still technically holding that right there. And if I get the trend line or the channel tool, actually, excuse me, guys, let me show you this. Palantir is actually still holding in this channel, which is a pretty good sign for the bulls. Now, if Palantir were to start dipping under, let's say 16, or it's already under 16, $15 to $14, and we start taking out this low right here, which is at about $13.75, $13.60. That was actually the low from the end of June. If that starts to take out, if we break under that, all right, maybe at that point, there could be a lot more downside. Let me actually set my alert there now. Mark is at or below 1370, but at this point, we're still holding the channel. We're still well above 1370. We're $2 above it, so the bulls still have a fighting chance here, and this is still simply a healthy pullback right now. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it here, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we did get some sort of relief rally on Palantir. In my opinion, does that mean go out and rush and buy it? No, I'm not buying it quite yet. But, it could definitely happen. Now that we're down 25%, we're beaten down, we're in a bear market, our size more oversold, we could be getting some sort of relief rally. Now, am I saying it's going to go back to 20 bucks like that? Not necessarily. But could we spike, let's say, from 15, 50, 16 bucks, maybe back to 17, 18? Sure. Totally possible. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 30,000 subs, and subscribing is completely free. Hit the notification bell as well while you're at it. And don't forget to get up to 16 stocks from Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video, by going down below or by going to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account, listen to this, guys, and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks right off the bat. And it gets even better. Fund your account at least $1,000. On top of those 5 stocks, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, each up to $2,000, by the way, guys. And are you guys ready for this? Fund your account at least $5,000. On top of those 15 stocks, you also get, for a limited time, a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this a no-brainer. So get on it. Use that link down below. Check out my Patreon as well if you're interested. All the details, like the Moomoo link details, are down below as well. And with that being said, cheers, guys. I'll see you in the next one.